When John first initially came to me with the idea of working on a documentary about professional video game players, obviously I had every single stereotype that most people will have. And I'm not gonna sit here and say like, this changed my attitude tremendously. Okay, I am gonna sit here and say that because it really did change my attitude on gamers and professional gamers.
I had read a couple articles about it on the internet and sort of just went to check it out and see what it was all about. Not really knowing what we were going to get into and what we were going to film, just to sort of explore the event. And we ended up staying there. We ended up staying at the event for 14 hours that day.
Counter-Strike was just one of the few that we were considering using as kind of, you know, the conduit to telling the story of professional gamers as a whole.
We hit it off right away with Craig Levine, both of us having gone to NYU. He's one of the main players in professional video games, and more specifically Counter-Strike.
I mean, outside of the fact that it's the most popular first-person shooter, it seemed more interesting.
It's 5 versus 5. There's a lot more action and yelling and excitement. It just seemed like that was the cream of the crop. We'd go into LAN centers and there'd be 500 screaming fans just waiting for Team 3D, waiting to get an autograph. I think that was the first time that we realized how big of a phenomenon this whole professional gaming thing was. Since we were poor college kids, we spent a lot of time driving around from state to state to go to different tournaments, to interview the players in their homes. That's maybe one of the downfalls of making a documentary about professional video gamers. From a production standpoint, it's very complicated because it happens all over the country.
How long is this ride going to be?
MapQuest said it was going to be about 16 hours. We could probably do it 14 or 15.
Sweet.
MapQuest lies.
You think they do it intentionally so everyone just feels better about getting there early?
No, they do it because they go by the speed limit, which no one actually follows.
So we had to make a choice of flying, which was kind of out of it because it was already too expensive. There was no way we were going to do that. So we hopped in my Jeep and drove all over the United States filming these players.
So it's okay to throw out banana peels?
Yeah, any sort of peel. They're biodegradable. They're all natural.
Well, the good thing is I didn't get any on the road.
We would just switch off, driving back and forth, going from Pennsylvania to Arkansas, to Dallas, back to Pennsylvania, then to Iowa, then back to Pennsylvania. I don't remember where the hell we went.
I've had the opportunity to travel a bit growing up, but you don't really appreciate it when you're 8 years old. You know, more interested in Game Boy and I don't know, what, Ninja Turtles, whatever I was watching back then.
Holy shit.
There's definitely key things that I'd never seen before, like the Grand Canyon, that we just happened to be passing by, so we were able to stop the Grand Canyon.
In New York, you hear of this myth, this southern hospitality, that people are actually polite to one another in the street, smile for one another, hold a door open, and it was true.
A lot of our family and friends from college really opened up their homes to us and let us stay in their places, and that was awesome. It was great that they were willing to help us out on our first big project, and honestly a project where we were probably overextending ourselves to begin with.
We spent over 1.5 years following these gamers around, and very quickly they opened up to us because we were very close in age to them, and so we got to know the real side of these kids.
Everyone we worked with really let us into their lives, which was a great thing. Whether or not it was because they trusted us because we were closer to their age, or they just saw that we were dedicated to the project and really wanted to tell their story. They sort of gave us an all-access pass.
The first person we really got to know was Josh Sievers.
We got to get some shotgun shells because we're going to be shooting guns.
He's an outdoorsman. He hunts. He stabs deer in the neck when he can't shoot them to death, and that's just amazing.
We really embedded ourselves in their lifestyle. So when they went to breakfast, we would go to breakfast. When they went to strip clubs, we would go to strip clubs. Whatever they were doing, we also tagged along.
Hey guys, can you do me a favor? Can you get this on camera? Oh yeah, right in your facial cavity.
A lot of times it would be a lot of, not wasted footage, but we wouldn't get the stuff that we were looking for. But that's also, I think, how you find a lot of those moments that separate the good documentaries from the great documentaries.
People ask me if I think these guys are athletes or not. And I think everything that they go through is exactly what I went through when I was playing ice hockey at NYU.
While I wouldn't say that they're traditional athletes, I think they're very, very talented at what they do. And the thing that they do requires a lot of traditional athletic skills, like hand-eye coordination, like fast reflexes, like teamwork, like systemic, complex thinking.
So they have the gift of the skill, but they put that gift to use through their competitive nature.
They all strive to be the best that they can in whatever they do, and that's really why they're professionals, is that competitive spirit. If they didn't have that, then they would just be a mediocre gamer.
This is day 2, Winter CPL 2006, second group play stage. We basically have the group of death again. We have Fnatic, 3D, and Zex in our group.
What? I had something in my throat.
Can you do it again? No.
I'm officially a cool gamer. I can't flex it off. Imagine I flexed it off, that'd be crazy.
Oh my god, you see it? Why something?
You watched
to 3D. But why would you put it as friends or foes?
Because they're trying to sell.
Why wouldn't you say?
People are curious. Do they hate each other?
Because, well, actually, I guess they're both. Because when you play against them, they're friends. I mean, they're friends still. Right?
They kind of help each other out.
Absolutely.
I've seen Method boost Danny in a match.
Yeah, I can see that. I'd love to see that, actually. That'd be great.
It'd be great for the sport, helping other teams, rigging it. Tyler, slow down. Tyler, you're gonna get. Tyler, you just got some.
Ready to go now.
He's lactose intolerant.
He's ready. That's all you need. One of these bad boys in you.
This is crunch time, man. The end of an era for complexity Counter-Strike. We drop right now. This will be the last time we play a tournament in 1.6. This is a major, major deal. We built this organization on 1.6, and switching out of it's going to be really difficult, but you can't fight the future.
Syndicate. I take great pride when I put on this jersey.
He rips it.
I feel like I'm going into a boxing match.
Yeah! Light him up. Come on, baby. VRT? On the left, on the left! Dude, move. He's stuck here. Oh my god, dude. I got sight, guys! Sight clear, sight clear!
Go, Cory!
I got door guys! Come B, come B, come B. I think they pushed, dude. They smoked middle. So what exactly are you doing?
Hey, mid's open, mid's open. Here, take the bum off me. Take the bum off me.
Flashing twice.
Alright, watch bum, right?
Good save, good save. Shut it down right now. Right now. This is where you roll. Right now, guys. Stop playing not to lose and start playing to win. Get in their faces. You're a better team. Come on.
Come on, guys! Actually, I got more flex. One spam, third spam.
Spawn! 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 Nice! Nice! Good shot! Game with passion! That's my boys! That's my boys! That's my boys! Nice!
Hey! Hey! Not over yet! Not over yet!
In the middle. Good job. Good job.
First day is not really too much for us. We were gonna practice in the practice room, but we got there and it's just not that good. Computers are like dropping FPS and LCD monitors, just not good conditions to practice. So we're just playing bumper cars and just hanging out watching matches and stuff. See, if you look around, sometimes the other countries have like cool looking clothing, but we always get like t-shirts that are really hard and uncomfortable to wear and don't look good. Like the one Josh is wearing. And the other countries get like real clothing made for them.
I don't really like Italy so far. We haven't even been able to see Italy yet.
Nice, guys!
Under the ladder, under the ladder! Another under the ladder!
Звуки один! Я поднимаюсь, ты смотришь! Я убил фол!
Are you serious?
Хорошо!
Хорошо! Еще перед фолом я красный!
Бомбу ставит! Минус бомбер, на!
Едет, да, хорош! Давай, нормально!
Хотели бомбу поставить?
Let's go! Come on! Nice one! Woo! Let's go! Win out right now! Что есть? Ягода ты один.
Yeah! Good, Sal. Nice, Sal.
Будка!
Хорош!
Будка! Он в будке!
Хорош! Top of her.
Nice! Right vent!
Blizzard.
I'm right back. Planning for rafters. Planning for rafters. Chill, I'm planning. Yeah.
I have rafter.
I'm watching
He's on the ramp. He's on ramp. He's gonna come rafter. I started him on ramp.
Okay, back up, Josh. Just crossfire. Okay, get in that left corner. He's not gonna do shit.
Nice!
Nice! Dude.
Just assume screen when you those guys like have such like not good aim. And that's awful English, but they're just like I didn't lose any fights or like straight up one-on-one fights.
Last time I tried to be a badass on the event, I ended up with torn biceps, so.
That match really didn't matter. Just gotta win the next two.
Like someone came out hut and was shooting Blizzard or something, and I was shooting him, and he was jumping up and down. I was shooting him in the back, you know. And like right when he killed whoever was in the hut, he did a 180 and had shot me with the Glock 2 times in a row. And I died.
Do you want to start off lobby?
I could if you want.
What's what you want? I don't really care. It's whatever you're most comfortable with.
We're spotting down.
Just get some picks early and then fall back.
And how?
Finish that or what?
Finish your food.
Just eat. You want it?
Some teams just can't cut it here. It's cool because you see the skill levels like settle themselves out, you know? That's what I like about WCG is like everybody's on a different skill level and they all, people who are good float to the top, people who are bad just sink. So this is gonna be a tough match.
What, Mouse?
Yeah.
I've never lost to them before, so.
Really?
Uh-oh. That's something to say.
I'm gonna keep talking smack.
No, I've never lost to them before.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Just because I say that, I'll probably lose now.
Maybe.
Josh, get rammed fast and get your neck gunning. I'm gonna get in the noise.
Let me do what?
He's headshotted.
Wow.
One in the vent.
One flank ramp.
I'm vent, I'm upper.
Put me back inside.
Richtung Fenster geht er.
Nein! Weiter, schöne Runde, Christian.
Right now we need to focus on stepping the fuck up. Seriously, because that team Slovakia almost beat them. 16-12 on train. So we're not out of the fucking woods yet.
How we played first half, that's how we need to be playing. Like every kill, every location, everything, scream it. Let's play everything we have into this next match.
Put your fucking hearts into it, because if we lose one more, we're gone.
Yo.
First, don't take.
Huh? So, I have one thing to say to you.
At last, the moment's at hand. We'll make a stand beyond the game.
What do you like and dislike about this tournament, Dave?
I dislike the lack of food, the lack of warm places to be. The computers can lick my genitals. They crash a lot. Just relaxing in the bus on our way to the tournament.
Who do you face today? What's going on?
We're starting off and we're playing the Ukraine Pro 100. It's gonna be a doozy. And they apparently flew in Europe to do the final countdown live for them in all their matches.
Nice, guys. Nice lockdown. Let's go.
I'm gonna leave you, Josh.
Going, Cat.
Hold!
Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's over. Ukraine, you're going home. Cat be home mid. God damn it, I knew that was going to happen. Your spot, one spot.
Nice. Sal, go fast. Watch it, Cat.
Nice, guys. Good game.
We need to switch his computer.
On the tower, record.
Boom.
Here comes EG. Lowry going down at the hands of Zet. He's going to be falling. Here's Zet coming up with that big frag there, that first entry frag. Black Panther going to be the second man, but EG tentative about going in as Zet continues to slaughter members of EG. The second M4 headshot as it looks, that's allowed plenty of time for NIP to rotate all the way over. Spawn going to get two big frags there for NIP, and Stevenson will be last man standing as he falls back into Banana with the bomb. Second to go on this chase, but Wally will finish him off with the M4. GG's exchange and a great game there. NIP versus EG. We will see the winner, NIP, facing off against Team 3D. Coming up next here in Cyberspace 1, guys. So just keep it locked here inside the game, bringing it live to you from the World Cyber Games Grand Finals in Monza, Italy.
We were up 6-0, 7-0, Rob crashed. Up 8-0, no.
Yeah, up 8-0.
We were up 5-0, Rob crashed. We were up 6-0, 7-0, Patrick crashed. We were up 8-0, Patrick crashed.
We're about to make our stand.
Beyond game. Gosh, you better be yelling at them. Like you did in K mode.
Quindi pensi di questa partita? 7-4 per il side degli attaccanti non è veramente un buon segno per
stanno conducendo il primo tempo e quello in cui vede
Just fucking blow. They're in the hall, they're in the hall. They're in the hall this time. They're in there. Leading mid open, Josh going back to head. What? Both up, both up! Only if they cross. I'll see if they cross.
C'è una bravissimo Wall che c'è ancora parte la stessa che si avvicina all'interno di questa partita. Sembra un uomo di ma si riesce a portare il gol.
He was on the red. He was saying wrong.
Il team di Cory riesce per la terza volta a vincere il World Cyber l'Inter per lui che guadagna MVP, posto almeno il giocatore che forse da solo comunque riuscito a fare il front e riuscito a prendere i soldi con
Exact same thing happened to us, man. It's the worst.
Beat that round?
Yeah.
What the fucking hell happened?
I was telling Griffin about that. Yeah, I got Deagle headshot on platform because you died B halls.
It was on your POV in the big screen. Like you were shooting like you're about to kill him, and then he randomly like Deagle headshot you, and everyone was like, "Oh!"
That caused. That's why we lost the round. I could say that if I didn't get headshot by Spawn, we would have won the round, and the match would have been over. Lots of if this, if that. It's just fucking stupid. One of them fucking jacked off the Lucky Charms leprechaun, and they're fucking lucky as fuck.
They might want them to for the big, gala.
toast downstairs.
That's it? Just toast?
Orange juice,
And toast?
coffee,
And toast?
warm milk, and untoasted bread.
You serious? They put us in a time machine and they took us back to 6th grade and threw us in bunk beds.
Bingola. Where are we going? Griff's got a shower.
Baby.
This is gonna be bad, actually.
And I want to attend every tournament with my team. It's just I have other obligations in life that often prevent me from attending tournaments.
Team USA. Thank you.
Player from USA.
Last year they're like, you know, be a bad boy, be bad. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm not a bad boy.
My name is Steve Churchill. I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a nuclear operator, and I am a professional gamer. I'm considered an anomaly at 38. As I was in line, people were asking me if I was the staff or I was a manager. If your child really wants to do that, if they want a game, it's like anything else. I really like riding motorcycles. I really like riding my bicycle or skateboarding or something. It's just an activity, of course, with balance. But if they show gifts, there's plenty of money to be made.
One of the reasons I think Europe took to pro gaming quicker than we have in North America is because of their infrastructure. Their actual internet over there is 10 to 15 times better than ours.
Yo, good luck. Handle business.
What's Tyler doing?
Just chicken.
Europe has the better team. They rely on everything on strats, team play, communication, where American people, they try to just outshoot everyone.
Nice! Yeah! Nice, Griffin!
Good round, Rob.
Nice! Mikey! Oh my God! So nice, Mikey. That was unbelievable. You are a god among men.
Mikey is really like unique person, and he's sort of an idiot savant. He's just a beast in game, and he's considered one of the best players in the world.
We just pretty much rolled all the teams in our group. We're just waiting to play the last one on stage.
Nice! You like those 3-1-Ds?
That's how you win a round with 3 Deagle bullets. 3 headshots.
And the second team who's gonna play against Lunatic Eye will be Team 3D from USA.
3D got screwed. Finally. They got 2 easy groups early on, and now they finally got it. They're going to have to beat the best so far this event.
You gotta beat one team.
No, you got to beat 3.
One team at a time.
So how do you want to do that, Mikey? Let's just come up with the hypotheticals. Like,
Come on, focus here for a minute.
Dude, do you want to win 50 grand?
52 grand.
Like, I'm sitting here asking for input on what we need to be doing in a big match tomorrow.
Defensive or
and Griffin's
fucking
sitting
push
here.
ramp? How many times have I said it?
No.
Yeah, but we need
What's
more.
plan B?
But there's more than defensive.
What
because
happens?
We've tried defensive.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing aggressive. We're gonna fucking take it when we have the spawns, and we don't have the spawns, we're gonna be passive. That's the 2 things.
Does the team have the potential to win these tournaments like ESWC and CPL? Absolutely. But I just don't think everyone's heads where they need to be. And I don't think we're clicking as well as we should. There's too many outlying issues. Griffin, and you're going to be coming from outside, right?
Who? Yeah, me and Ron.
Something done, I mean-
France just beat Brazil in the World Cup.
3 matches fucking separate us between, 8th place and 1st. $50,000. 3 matches, Mikey. All those times I made you do shit you didn't want to. Let's come out tomorrow and be able to leave Monday to go to CPL winners. Some of my best experiences with teams, ironically enough, have come from teams that have just pulled stuff together within, like 6 weeks before a tournament.
Craig's attitude in gaming trickles down to his team. They're professionals, they're all highly skilled, they want to win, they have egos, they've won before, they're not nervous about it.
Craig,
Sweet anytime I want.
Craig, if we win ESWC 2006,
this?
I'll tell you what.
What will you do?
If you win ESWC, CPL, and DirecTV, if you go for a trifecta,
Yeah.
do something crazy.
You're gonna run down the Castro district in San Francisco in your underwear.
If you win all 3 events.
All right, what about winning this one? What will you do for this one? Nothing?
Nothing.
There's no incentive to win now. Let's go home.
Fine, go home. I don't care. Talk's cheap. It's one thing I've learned over the years. I don't need promises. I don't need speeches. It's gonna be for nothing anyway if you can't beat these Koreans.
Are you worried?
I'm not worried. I don't know what to play.
Are you saying I'm supposed to be worried? Are
No.
you trying to make me nervous?
I'm not trying to make
Okay,
you
we're gonna
nervous.
blow it. I can't do this. That belly was just so comfy. Damn. You need to find yourself a woman because they will love that kind of thing.
Can't wait to cut you for fraud.
I'm not playing today. I'm not even kidding. I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
So easy.
No, I'm not playing.
Tensy's gonna win us this match. Let's just go nuts.
한 명 먹어. 야, 4, 5번.
Ready, Ebox! Ladder, pull him down ladder! No! Ladder off the midair. Let's do this! Take the pistol, get the momentum, guys. Let's run these guys over. This is a big match.
사다리 밑에 한 명 있고.
Shaq, did that guy have bombed? Did that guy have bombed?
Yeah, that guy had
They
bombed.
were trying an interfake because I killed him pushing up.
He's there. I got him! Go! Probably the only guy here. Probably the only guy here. No! Fuck yeah! Yeah! What I'm talking about? Yeah! No! What I'm talking about?
Train's coming through! I just like making people sad. I just like winning because I can look at them and they'd be like, I just like that.
Just CS in general, you know, it's such a random game. Even if you practice, you still have a good chance of getting eliminated early, like in this tournament. It came down to basically one map and wasn't our best map. Basically everyone's just hanging in there and seeing if it gets big or whatever, and if it does, then great. If it doesn't, you know, whatever. I thought he missed his flush draw, but we bet way too much on the river to have 3 of a kind there. It's about a fifth as much as I made this whole weekend, that one hand.
I got the tower guy. Rest you in her. Call her together.
Together, guys.
I'm under.
Yeah! Nice! Wow!
Keep it up, guys. Keep this up.
Watch for Diesel. Watch this.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness, you're so good.
The full train! Guys, focus, right? This isn't over. This isn't over.
We played them in the first half, 12. We beat them 12-3, and we were just like, you know, we were really happy, satisfied.
Nice, guys! Take pistol round and shove it in them. No!
Come on, we can tie this, don't worry.
Yeah, we have potential to win, but we don't perform when we need to. That's what I think. It felt like the game was over when we beat them 12-3, you know, thinking that there's only 4 rounds left. They came back, and somehow it was just our fault.
We just gave them too many rounds, and we didn't finish them off, and just whatever it was, we just didn't do it, and it was heartbreaking.
That was my fault. One round, I should have killed DSN, and I didn't.
Like any other sport, there's going to be fans, especially people that play and appreciate the game.
You want to know why you lost, and they're all watching the game, and they can, you know, they write when this thing happens and that thing happens. So it's sort of a a way to go through the thought process of someone who's watching the game and realizing what changed everything. It was obviously a bad idea to go read it because it just makes you that much more depressed when you read like, oh, if this guy just hit that shot, 3D would have won like 16-8.
Shaq, they're like 12-year-old kids sitting at home that woke up at 8 a.m. to watch
Honestly, it doesn't even bother me. It's just I know I played bad. I just know I played bad. That's all.
It's just all about fighting back and hitting that success.
I want to like. Dave is my roommate and my really good friend, but I want you to call strats.
Yeah, I know. That's why at Mug and Mouse Boot Camp, I wanted to call.
We had the discussion, and I voted for it, but then he wouldn't play if you were calling, basically. And we should have gotten first at that event. We got fourth. That's the long and the short of it.
I can't believe it. Oh God, it's gonna kill me for days. Yeah, it's gonna kill me for days too.
Just gotta win CPL.
Have to.
Get over it.
If I don't, I'm gonna be depressed. Forever.
Alright, so backstory is she speaks French, and she's giving him a Euro faux hawk, shaved head, Euro mullet, and that's what he's gonna get for a haircut.
But he thinks he's getting a normal.
But he's getting a big boy cut. But he's getting a Euro mullet cut, and I can't wait to watch. Because I'm in Europe, and he's fucking gonna look like an idiot. Griff, when I get back, you better look stylish enough to pick up any Swedish girl. That's what's gonna happen,
Vous allez m'expliquer exactement ce qu'il veut. Alors ici, court, c'est ça?
Lily, my hair is not a joke, eh?
Non, parce que vous les courts longs ici, je... Ouais. Vous voulez...
Yeah, go nuts.
Well, shut up, Griff. Accents your receding hairline so well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ça va? Yes? Perfect.
Is this your idea?
No.
You back like that?
It's fine.
Alright.
It's good.
Damn. You were really good looking.
Stop laughing. She'll think she did a bad job.
You need to mohawk it. That was the original plan. Mohawk it. It'll be fine. You need to lift the top. You're right. You put gel in your hair. Have a mullet.
Are you serious?
Bad.
That's what you asked for?
No.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
She actually asked for that?
Yeah.
He needs some. He needs some gel. Do you have any gel?
Did she?
Yeah.
That wasn't my plan.
What are you looking at me for?
Are you serious?
That wasn't my plan.
Whose plan was it?
I swear to God, I didn't tell her for mullet.
That was.
I said hair like mine. You don't have a mullet though.
That's not the point. What? I wanted a fucking good haircut. I paid 20 euros.
It's
and you guys
good.
are fucking mulletizing my hair?
You can't put it normal. You can put it normal.
No, but it's not the point. If she had fucking given me a mullet, I would have looked like a douchebag all this fucking... How is my... Huh?
You wouldn't let her give you a mullet, Griff.
Clearly you tried to.
No. Looks good.
You look very stylish.
I left my house at 6:30 a.m. Thursday, June 22nd, and it is now Friday, June 22nd, or Friday, June 23rd, 12:20 p.m. So we have been traveling for I have been traveling for approximately 30 hours when I could have taken one 8-hour flight to Sweden. Just thought I'd throw that out there for you, Craig. Some chick at customs held me up. She didn't believe that I was a professional gamer, and it made me miss my flight, and it's cost this team probably a lot of money. When do we leave? That was 100 kroner, $20. 20, 40, 60.
I don't pack and beat outside.
What?
It's kind of cold out. I'm packed in the back, and I'm pretty sure Griffin's Feeling up Sal.
We came to Stockholm to boot camp because the internet's really badass. We get like 1 to 8 ping everywhere, which is like basically the same thing as playing on LAN, like tournament ping. So it's really good to play with that ping and then go into a tournament with the same connection. Something about it is just badass. I wish we had that in America. People are friendly for the most part. TV's good because most of it's in English, which is really nice.
Go back to that.
No.
It's in English.
Everything's in English here.
I know. That's probably why I like this country so much. It's like a clean part of America. That chick is old as fuck.
It really gets on my nerve when like we don't have everything perfect, or if something's wrong or something. It just gets on my nerve. I just want to make sure we're just prepared fully. Just think through like who's gonna do what, so everything's like fluid. You know, might as well do nothing else to do now. Another strat on train when we hit slow outside. It's our only slow outside strat right now on train. We need to just work out the. I'm actually gonna do that now, but.
This is gonna be a big game actually. Sweden against Germany. It's like this is the best game of the championship so far actually.
See, we're from the U.S. and when our team loses, we cheer for the next team that's still in it. So that's why I'm wearing the Swedish colors today. Oh well. These guys are like, they do films, documentaries. They do one of us. So, just another morning here in Sweden, you know.
They're not coming out the entrance when you're still.
They're not coming out the entrance, but they hit the door. They're flashing out.
Yeah, so it's
the
like
problem
it's
is,
like an even.
here's the
right
problem.
there. It's like
because they have a big advantage because they're up on the platform and there's nowhere to hide down there. There's nowhere to go. They beat you out there with the flashes. So the whole reason you could stop a B rush on cobble is because you could jump up on the hill.
I just gotta go in.
Dude, what the f are you doing? What's up? It's afternoon, and practice starts in an hour. Mikey. When you're done showering, wake him up. He can't sleep. It's not okay to blow off practice. It's not okay to take random days off. It's not okay to, do all this shit. And that's what was going on, and I just had to like set the tone and, set the precedent. Like that's what we have to do, and people responded. I think if we go into ESWC, playing the way we have been and playing this way, I think we're gonna win for sure. I'm too old to do anything but be the best, and that's just my mindset. And I feel like I honestly have people that want to win like that, and that's what it takes to win. You need to have like 5 people who it's all or nothing. I don't think like even if we win ESWC, we win CPO, we win San Francisco, like I don't think I'll ever stop pushing. I'll never stop pushing the team, never stop working harder and harder and harder. Like we really need to focus on our T strats and like making sure we're doing the right jobs. Like we've gone over these strats 1,000 times. If we can't do them right at this point, we'll scrim with Speedlink and we're gonna do strats. Griff, get on the server. Salvatore, same server. Let's go back in to a 4-1. It's 4 DZ long. One round at a time. Just play one round at a time, smart.
They double naded mid.
Yeah. That means there's probably 1 B, 2 mid, 2 A. Just play smart. Like we're just giving them all this credit and all this room instead of just playing the way we should.
IP password, let's do this. Sal, you're bringing down the team.
So good luck in France.
Thank you.
We need all team complexity because we need to redo an interview.
You need to redo the interview?
Yep.
You know, I'm not sure where they went.
Put on a hat, you know, punking up the hair. You can put on the sunglasses, like that kind of stuff. And then we're gonna get you in a limo, and you guys are gonna come out here in a limo.
Now they did get our request about the gift basket in the limo.
Only,
Cheese and Cristal.
only brown M&Ms with W's. They're like, can you pull your belt far and like show you booking? I'm like, look, I don't have that much slack on my belt if you haven't seen.
If Jason asked you to do something or not to do something, would you?
I'm not getting in the middle of this.
You wouldn't do it. You don't have to get in the middle of it. That's what it goes back to. Being late, not doing what I ask you.
I'm asking 5 minutes. We'll give you the rest of the day.
You're not the only one involved with this project. I understand you're tired, I understand you have to play, but you're hungry.
We're making you guys look fucking awesome. Like, we really are. This is gonna be a fucking awesome show. I need this work with me for just a little bit, and we can, then once you're there in like 40 minutes, we can get you, you know, you can eat and do whatever you need. If we can get it to go, that'd be awesome. Like, yeah, it is to go. Okay, cool.
So get up, go over there, come on, take your bags. Where's he going? Where's he getting? Where's he getting?
Ron, what's he doing? Do I look like a mind reader? No, but you were yelling at me. I ordered pizza.
I don't give a shit. Get it and go.
Why?
I'm really pissed off.
You're gonna wait for me.
That's fine, I'm gonna get it.
Why? Alright, I heard.
It's unbelievable. It's just, I had this whole conversation before we got here about just like what a strain it is on me and the team and just what a shitty mood it puts us in when like you're hurting people. And the fact that everyone's 20 to 24 years old and this is what I have to do. And like, you know, here we are. I told them to go downstairs because we had to go get, you know, they had to go finish the shots and go grab something quick from the coffee shop because we had to take the limo and they're gonna do film and then Mikey came to order and Dave's like, you can't get food, we gotta go. And they're just like, I don't care. It just blows my mind. And this is how I want to spend my day. I'm gonna be grumpy for the next 2 hours.
Don't all you people know Kung Fu?
Actually, I know Kung Fu.
You do?
A lot. You want to practice?
What do you know?
Kung Fu.
I know some like, do you know who Mr. Miyagi is?
Well, men, teams on D.
Ni hao, Wosha Moto.
Wosha Shagwa. Well, I'm me, men. Rambo.
Xia Wu Hao, Wosho Volcano.
Ni hao.
I shook like so many sweaty hands.
You did?
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Gross.
What time is our flight? 10:45.
10:45. How long is the flight to China?
It's quite near.
It's quite near.
1.5 hour.
1.5 hour.
Are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
到第5个开始讲，这个。
不习惯。
快来，你的表情。哎，你们可以亲热一点吗？
In the United States, there aren't LAN centers at this scale.
All the Lancers we've been to in China, and especially this one, they're a lot better than in America. There's a lot more computers, and yeah, props to the Chinese.
Can you just say like, Starnet, Starnet, we love you. Starnet is the best. Something like that.
Ready? On 3. 1. Wait. Starnet, we love you.
Okay, go.
Starnet, we love you. Starnet is the best. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, how far is the Forbidden City from here?
From here?
Yeah.
It's not too far. It's about, I mean, no traffic. 20 minutes. But now it's rush hour, you know.
I know.
The huge city is about 180 acres and 9,999.5 rooms. You are born in America.
Yeah.
Okay. I know.
Someone?
Yeah. So
good?
this way, if you need a coffee, there is a coffee. American Starbucks. Forbidden City, there is a Starbucks. The Starbucks here for 5 years already.
It's very, very wrong. It doesn't feel right. It's American culture at its best, I guess.
I mean, if you put it in perspective, it's like a 600-year-old palace. It's cool in the sense that we're like standing in the place where, you know, emperors were 600 years earlier. And the like. Wish I would have brought my coat. I didn't think it was gonna be like this cool.
Right here's really cold in Shanghai.
Really?
Yeah, it's like colder than this.
Super. We should get a rickshaw to pull us. Like, just get like a little reed cane and just smack him on the ass and be like, giddy up. You gotta get back to the bus. I'm Craig and I'm 10 feet tall.
I can fix it.